The first name in oranges is now the last word in orange juice. Sun-kissed orange juice. The first orange juice good enough to be called sun-kissed.
Here are our champions. They're three of a kind.
Hi, I'm Dan Lund.
I'm Nancy McGuire.
And I'm Mike Powell, and we're Private Eye.
And here are our challengers. They're also three of a kind.
Hi, I'm Sherry Lee. I'm Sandy Era. I'm Nancy Einziger, and we're Paralegals.
And they're here to play Hot Potato. And here to toss the hot potato, our host, Bill Cullen.
Hold on. Thank you. Welcome to Hot Potato. Hot Potato, we are very happy to have you here with us. As you know, our champions are our private eyes, Dan and Nancy and Mike, reading from your left to right. Mike, you're the captain here, so suppose you don't change anything from the way you did it last time we were on the air, because I like your description. Tell us what kind of work you're into.
Well, we're private investigators, and my specialty is undercover, and I worked 3 weeks as a woman for the Los Angeles Police Department when I was employed. Yes, sir.
Nancy, how about you?
Well, my specialty is also undercover, and I had to dress as a man to go into a country western bar.
And now comes Dan with a big line. Dan, what's your specialty?
I think I could probably make a fortune watching the two of these people dress up.
I think you're right, Dan. Actually, they are so good that in real fact, Mike is Nancy and Nancy is Mike. And nobody knows that but Mike and Nancy, and of course, Dan and I. We wish you well. You're our champions. You have $1,000. And let us say hello to the paralegals. Sherry, you're the captain. Is it Sherry?
Sherry.
Did I say that right?
Yes, you did.
Well, what is a paralegal?
Paralegal is a legal assistant.
As opposed to an illegal assistant. I know that.
Legal assistant.
And you're sort of doing the research work and
Exactly.
hitting the books, which
Exactly.
attorneys really should do themselves, but they don't have time, right?
Right.
Paralegal is like paramedic. In other words, a sort of fringe lawyer, or fringe might not be the I'm sorry. You tell them all about it, Sherry. Next time I'm stuck. Anyway, these are our paralegals, and these are our private eyes. These two teams play a series of rounds. Each round consists of a question that has a number of answers. Now, what's different about our game, a team can win a round in one of two ways. They can either come up with a seventh answer, or they can knock out all three members of the opposing team. A game consists, of 3 rounds. So first team to win 2 out of 3 wins it. Control always starts with our champions, the private eyes. And, Dan, we're going to begin down there with you. First of all, for everybody, here's the question. You're at a wedding, and the wedding march is playing in the background. Here comes the wedding procession down the aisle. It should have 9 official members, not counting the bride and groom. It should have 9 official members, not counting the bride and groom. Can you name 7? Dan, we begin with you. You can answer or toss the hot potato to the paralegals.
No, Bill, I think I'll answer it, and I'll say the bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids, 1 right answer. 1 on the board. Okay. Okay, here we go. The procession is thinning out as we come down the aisle. What do you say, Nancy? Answer or challenge?
I'm going to answer with the bridesmaids' date, the ushers.
The ushers is another right answer. Are you married, Nancy? Oh, you just know this from
A lot of
observation.
weddings.
Yeah, how about you, Mike? Married?
Yes, I am.
Oh, well, then you ought to have this down pat, or Mike, as the case may be. Pat and Mike. Don't fool the MC. Answer or challenge, Mike?
I will answer.
All right.
I would say the ring bearer.
The ring bearer. Very good. And a rather fancy wedding. Don't despair, paralegal dears, because eventually, well, we'll see what happens. It's back to Dan. Dan, what do you say? Answer or challenge?
No, Bill, I'm going to answer the question. I'm going to say the flower girl.
The flower girl is another right answer. We have 4 on the board. Well, now, you've answered 4 straight. As you know, if you answer all 7 straight without giving up control, you win the round because you got the 7 plus our 7 straight jackpot, which is now at $2,500. So far, Nancy, we've had usher, bridesmaid, ring bearer, and flower girl. What do you want to do, Nancy?
I'm going to try and answer
Okay, going for that.
Maid of honor?
Maid of honor is another right answer. We have 5 on the board. Well, Mike, married man here. Let's see how well you remember the ceremony. Were you married at a big ceremony?
Fairly
All right.
small.
You sucked me into that. What are you going to do, answer or challenge?
I'm going to answer,
Here comes another one. This would make 6 straight.
and I'm going to say the best man.
Best man is another right answer. Come out. Look where you are, Dan. Look where you are, Dan. You have 6 answers on the board. If you can come up with a 7th correct answer, you win the $1,000, you win the round, and you win $2,500 for our 7 straight jackpot. All right, now. You going to try for 7 straight?
Yes, I am, Bill.
He is.
I have the answer.
All right.
The father of the bride.
Correct. And very well done. Congratulations. Well played. Well, I thought it would get over there till you never did. Very good. So you pick up $2,500 in our 7 straight jackpot. That's one that hasn't been won many times on our program because it's pretty tough to answer 7 without losing control. The only 2 that weren't answered are the matron of honor and the minister. But you did all right. So it's 1 round to nothing with the private eyes ahead of our paralegals. But ladies, we're going to be back here in a moment and give you a chance to tie the game at 1 round apiece. Right now, we're going to pause, have a message for you. Here we are.
Working a farm's not hard. It's just the work never ever stops. Get a headache. Hands cry a tear, and too bad. Yep. Better have some Anacin real handy.
Regular strength pain relievers stop at 650 milligrams, but Anacin gives you more medicine, 800 milligrams.
I like that part about more medicine. What I like even better is no more headache.
Anacin, more medicine.
What you doing? Making breakfast for you and Daddy. But where's the pancake mix? You don't need a pancake mix when you already have Bisquick. Bisquick makes pancakes? There's 50 years of quality and experience in every box. 50 years? So Bisquick pancakes are always light and fluffy and so delicious. Ta-da!
Did you make these all by yourself?
Yep.
Mmm. And how'd you make them so good?
Oh, years of experience.
Bisquick. Something good always comes of it.
In most cases, it gets back to the other team, although the team might start out well and ramble off 4 or 5, but it didn't work that time. They have 1 round, and you ladies now have to catch up and see if you can't tie it. I'm going to begin with you in a moment, Sherry, but first I'm going to read the question. Everybody listen, please. If you've ever been on a diet, you may think you know about calories. Well, let's talk about other people. Davis Research asked all kinds of people to name the best low-calorie snack. We have the 7 specific foods most mentioned. So, Sherry, beginning with you. So I say I don't know the answers either until you give them. Then I check them against my right and wrong buttons. You want to answer or challenge?
I want to answer.
Okay, here comes Sherry's answer.
Celery.
Celery is indeed one, and you have an answer on the board. Well, Sandy, we're starting another perhaps 7 straight jackpot. It's worth $500 now. What do you want to do?
I'm going to give an answer.
Okay.
I'll say apple.
Apple is another one of the right ones. And you have 2 right ones on the board. How you doing, Nancy?
I'm just fine, thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad you look well. You going to come up with an answer?
Yes, I'd like to answer, and I would like to say a carrot.
Carrot is another right answer. We have 3. Carrots, by the way. My information machine tells me that carrots was the #1 answered by most people, and apples were #2. Sherry, back to you. We have 3 right answers. You have 2 ways of winning. You know what they are.
Okay, I'm going to play.
You're
I'm going to say cottage cheese.
Cottage cheese was also mentioned. 4 on the board. We've had so far celery, apples, carrots, and cottage cheese. And Sandy, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I think I'm going to pass the hot potato.
Okay, if you're not sure of your answer, that might be the right thing to do. Take a look. We have 3 players. Whom do you challenge?
I'll challenge Mike.
Mike, your challenge. You have to come up with another one of those mentioned low-calorie foods.
Okay, can you repeat the question and the answer?
Yeah, well, I can say, I can't repeat the... Oh, yeah, I can tell you. I mean, I can't give... we asked all kinds of people to mention a low-calorie snack. We want the 7 most mentioned. So far, celery, apples, carrots, and cottage cheese.
Okay, I'll say
He's
unsalted popcorn.
Popcorn, unsalted, correct. And you have 5 on the board. Okay. 5 right answers up there. And Sandy, that eliminates you, of course, from the game. Go back there and sit on the bench if you would. And we come down to you now, Dan. 5 right answers. We need 2 more. You have 2 opponents. Choice is yours. You're leading 1 round to nothing.
Bill, I think I'll answer the question.
Dan's coming up with an answer. What is it, sir?
I hope. Yogurt.
Yogurt was mentioned. You're right. Well, now. Well, Nancy, look where you are. We have 6 right answers. We need 1 more. You have 2 opponents. If you come up with the right answer, it's for the round and the game. This is round 2. It could be the game if you come up with it. However, if you're not sure, you may challenge.
I'm not sure,
Then?
so I'm going to challenge Sherry.
Okay. Sherry, you have been challenged. You have to come up with the right answer. You know what happens if you don't. You're knocked out of the game.
I do, I know.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Cheese.
Cheese is a wrong answer, and that eliminates you from the game. Okay, if you go back there and sit down with Sandy, cheese would have sounded perfectly good for me. Only 1 opponent over there, and you're up, Mike. So you can do it 2 ways. We have 6 right answers up there. You can give us the 7th or a successful challenge. You're leading 1 round.
I'm going to have to pass the hot potato since there's 3 of us and 1 of her.
Okay, you know what that means, Nancy. You have to come up with the right answer. If you do not, you're out of the game, and our private eyes win the round. This is for the round now.
Well,
And if you come up with the right answer, your team wins the round because there are 6 right answers up there. This is a big one.
It's a lot of pressure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always on a diet on and off, and if I snack, sometimes I'll have a diet soda.
Diet soda is incorrect, and the private eyes win the round and the game. Come on back. Sorry about that, ladies. You did it again. Interesting. Sorry about that, ladies. They really went flying through. Interesting, you can win not only by knowing the answers, but by using your challenge as well, or when you're stuck. However you did it, it was right. Rest of the answers, there was only 1 that we needed to have answered, and that was the old favorite, or I don't know how old, granola bar. Granola bar would have done it. Now, we thank you, Nancy and Sandy and Sherry. Thank you very kindly. We have some very nice consolation prizes. Our thanks to you for being with us on Hot Potato. Thank you. Back to give you a chance for the bonus in just a moment, but right now we're going to pause while we ask you to watch this. Slow, Callie. Not much room.
I took Rolaids for 10 years. Now I get better relief from Tempo.
With Tempo, no more tongues.
It took remarkable Tempo to make these heartburn and gas sufferers switch.
Tempo's soft, not hard and chalky. So it dissolves fast, fights acid and gas.
And the soft Tempo form holds more medicine than the leading tablet. 75% more acid-relieving medicine.
Better relief than Rolaids or Tums.
Switch to better relief. Switch to soft Tempo.
Brushing's not the only way to keep your bowl clean and bright. Introducing new Vanish Bowl Bright. This amazing in-tank keeps your bowl looking scrub brush clean and bright without routine brushing. Only Vanish Bowl Bright has this double-action system. System 1 cleans with detergents plus borax. System 2 freshens and brightens with bleach. Keep your bowl looking scrub brush clean, scrub brush bright without routine brushing. New Vanish Bowl Bright in blue or clear.
Ray Wagner, age 45, basketball coach, condition, tension, headache.
Just a banging like that, and pressure builds up through the side. It's like it's a pain and doesn't go away. It's just the side of my head, and it just seems like the head gets larger and larger. Do you have any aspirin?
Today we'd like you to try extra-strength Tylenol. It works without aspirin, and you can't buy a more potent pain reliever without a prescription.
It's no good unless it works for me.
Look, above this line, you'd need a prescription for pain relief medicine. Regular aspirin only goes this far, but extra-strength Tylenol goes to the limit. It's the most medicine you can buy without a prescription.
Headache's gone. It just gone. It just seemed to, it's like somebody pulled a little window shade behind my eyes and went, and then everything cleared up, nice and clear. Extra-strength Tylenol works. It's a good product. It makes my headaches go away, so if it works for me, I'm willing to tell somebody else.
Try extra-strength Tylenol, capsules and tablets, aspirin-free, and you can't buy a more potent pain reliever without a prescription.
I feel good. I feel great now.
Bonus has been moved up for you. We're back here again with our private eyes, who so far, let me see, you won 2 games at 1,000 apiece, that's 2,000. And you won the 7th straight jackpot, which was at the time sitting or standing, whatever jackpots do, at $2,500. So your total winnings right now, $4,500. And the jackpot's been moved up because last time you didn't win it, you're going for an additional $10,000. Pretty important, huh? Okay, the subject of today's bonus is real people. Now, I'm going to show you a pair of names, and each time you're going to have to tell me which was the name of a real person. Now, each time you're correct, you earn $500. You may quit whenever you want and take the money. Answer 5 questions correctly, and you win your jackpot, which is now at $10,000. Mike, you're the captain. Confer after each question to determine whether you want to play or pass. You have one pass that you may use sometime during the game. In case there's a dispute, Mike, you're the last word. Here's a question. Everybody ready? Here comes first one. Which of the following was a real person? Mark Twain or Tom Sawyer? Talk it over and tell me whether you want to play or pass.
Mark Twain.
A real person.
Mark Twain. Samuel Clemens.
Yeah, Mark Twain.
Tom Sawyer was him.
Okay, what do you... Yep.
We'll play
real
and
person.
say Mark Twain. It was his pen name.
That
Samuel
is
Clemens.
absolutely right. He was a real person. You have $500. You're right. Okay, take the 500, or do you want to go on?
You're gonna go.
Okay. Which of the following? They're going. They're going. Which of the following was a real person? Davy Crockett or Archie Bunker? Real person. Talk it over.
Davy Crockett.
Sure. Okay,
We're going to say, answer this will be Davy Crockett.
Is correct, and you have $1,000. Okay. Go for it or quit. Go or quit.
Go. Go.
All right.
Go.
They're going on. Here's your question. Which of the following was a real person? Dr. Frankenstein or Lawrence of Arabia?
Dr. Frankenstein. Created.
Look it over now. You have a pass in case you want to use it.
Let's go with Lawrence of Arabia.
Okay, we're going to play.
All right.
And we're going to guess that it's Lawrence of Arabia.
Good guess, because you are absolutely right. Going. You can take the 1,500, or you can go on.
What do you guys want to do?
This is up to you.
One more?
No, there'd be 2 more before you get to the $10,000. You have a pass.
Okay.
So you're going to play.
Yes,
all
we'll
right,
play.
they're playing on. They're now going for $2,000 or nothing. Which of the following was a real person? Tarzan or Annie Oakley? Talk it over and tell me whether you want to play or
Annie
pass.
Oakley. Annie Oakley.
Okay.
Oh, you're sure you're going to play or pass?
We're going to play.
And you say?
And we're going to say Miss Annie Oakley.
You are right. You have $2,000. Here we are. Look where you are. You want to take it?
You want to take it? We're going.
They're going. Okay.
We're going.
They're going for it, and what a go it is, because if you get this one correctly, it jumps to $10,000. This is the $10,000 bid. Remember, you have a pass. Okay. Which of the following was a real person? Johnny Appleseed or Count Dracula? Talk it over. You may use your pass if you need it. It's now $10,000 or nothing if you answer.
Let's pass it.
You have a pass.
What, Mike? What?
Next one's harder.
Yeah,
Decision time. You have a pass.
We're going to pass.
Okay, what would you have said?
Johnny Appleseed.
You would have been right. Okay, too late to pass. Now you have to go on. Which of the following for $10,000 or nothing was a real person? Sherlock Holmes or King Tut? You have to answer.
We're going to answer.
And what's your answer?
And our answer is King Tut.
You got $10,000. Total winnings, $14,500. We'll be back in a moment. Right now, we got a word for you. $14,500.
You are the active one.
Okay, Casey.
Keeping up with every stride. I love to have you by my side, but you get so finicky when it comes to feeding time. That's why it's mealtime from now on, my finicky friend.
New improved mealtime dry dog food. It's double basted for an even richer, meatier taste.
It's mealtime for you, my finicky friend.
New improved mealtime. Even finicky eaters love the meatier taste.
What intimate Dolly Parton secrets are revealed in this exclusive inside story inquiring minds want to know?
I want to know.
Can your eyes warn you about your health? This week's National Enquirer tells you. What do those fancy diet food labels really mean? Why do many people fall head over heels for their boss?
It's in the Inquirer.
Why is Johnny paying Joanna a lot more support than you might think? Find out in the Inquirer. Over 100 features for people with inquiring minds.
Like me.
Waiting here long?
Very unoriginal.
Your legs must be fatigued.
Pooped out.
Let me introduce myself. I'm new Legs Active Support Pantyhose with two-step support.
That's original.
I put effective support here and here, where legs can tire most. That's 2 steps to help prevent pooped-out legs.
Ooh, and comfy. See ya.
New Legs Active Support. 2 giant steps for tired leg kind.
Waiting here long?
Don't you wish that some expert could take a lock of your hair and tell you exactly what you need? Well, the professionals from Germac discovered that hair has 5 essential needs. They're cleaning, moisturizing, lubricating, repairing, and bodybuilding. Unlike some shampoo and conditioner systems, Germac is scientifically balanced to treat all 5. So for luxurious, healthy-looking hair like mine, get professionally formulated and salon-tested Germac.
Germac, the trade secret for beautiful hair.
Dan and Nancy and Mike, congratulations. $14,500. You're winning. You're still winning. You mind if I stand over here near you? No. You know why? Why? Because your opponents frighten me a little bit. I'll tell you why. Right now, we're going to meet those opponents.
I'm Larry Krabs.
I'm James Nair.
I'm Bernie Abramson, and we're magicians.
Pretty good, huh? Oh. Well, you guys have me scared. I like it when you make money appear like that.
That's the easiest way to make it, Bill.
Yo, it is, right? One of the only ways these days. Larry, tell us a little bit about you. How long you been a magician?
Well, I've been a magician about 25 years, Bill.
25 years.
Almost on cruise ships, trade shows, private parties.
How about you, James?
I've been doing it since I was 13, so that's 10 years, and I'm a North American champion magician.
Well, good for you. You've been a magician since before he was born?
That's true.
I've been around since before he was born. I wasn't a magician. Bernie, how about you? How long you been a magician?
At 16, I was Hollywood's premier amateur.
You were indeed.
That way I won't give up the age.
Oh, listen, no, don't do that at all. That's called sleight of voice. You know how the thing is played, do you not? You're going out to do some winning, and we begin with our private eyes. First of all, I pose the question. Concerns, or will most likely concern everybody. Folks, lady and gentlemen, we have the list of the 10 vegetables which are most often ordered as side dishes in restaurants. Can you name 7? Beginning with you, Dan, do you want to answer, or do you want to challenge one of the members of the occult trade over here?
No, I'll certainly answer the question, Bill, and I'll say a potato.
Potato is certainly one, and one's on the board. Nice plug for the show, too.
There you go.
Nancy, what do you want to do?
I'm going to answer.
Side dish, most often served at restaurants.
I'm going to say asparagus.
Asparagus. Wrong. It is not among the top 10. Nancy, if you'll go back there and sit on the bench. So it passes to our magicians, and Larry, you are in control. You're down to 2 opponents. We have 1 right answer on the board.
I'm going to answer, Bill. I'll say green peas.
Green peas is a right answer, 2 on the board. All right. Okay, James, what's your choice?
I'm going to answer.
Here comes another answer.
I'll say carrots.
Carrots is right. We have another one on the board. 3. Bernie.
I lost count.
We have 3 right answers. We need 4 more. You have 2 opponents. What's your choice, Bernie?
I'm going.
Okay, Bernie.
Absolutely. Sliced tomatoes.
Sliced tomatoes. Right answer. We have 1 on the board.
Way to go.
So far, we've had 4 right answers: potato, peas, carrots, and tomatoes. As you know, the 7 straight jackpot is now worth $1,000. What do you want to do, Larry? Answer.
I'm going to go for it again.
Okay.
I'm going to say corn.
Corn is another right answer. Most ordered vegetables. How about you, James? Need 2 more for the 7 straight jackpot. And
I'm going to pass it to Dan.
okay, there goes the chance of the 7 straight jackpot, but I don't blame you, because if you're not sure of an answer, Dan, it's up to you. You now must answer to stay in the game. Answer correctly, and you're off chains out.
I'll have to go back with a favorite. When I was a child, my mother said eat and eat and eat, and that was string beans.
String beans is right. James? Well, now, we have 2 players on each team. Our private eyes are in control. And, Mike, you are up. You see what happens. We have 6 right answers. You can win by giving the 7th answer. Or you can challenge if you're not sure. What do you want to do?
How many questions were there left? Answers were there left?
2, I think. Let's see, we have 6. We want the 7, so there's actually only 1 more left, I guess. I'll give you what was red. Potato, peas, carrots, tomatoes, corn, and string beans.
Okay, I'm going to have to pass the hot potato to Larry.
Larry, to stay in the game, you have to come up with one.
And
you can win the game with
Yeah, the ones that were named again, please.
Can I run down that list again? Okay, potatoes, peas, carrots, tomato, corn, and green beans. This is for the round.
I'm going to say... Hold on. Beets.
Beets is wrong, and Larry, that knocks you out of the game. So go over there, and now we passed Beth. No, that's just not one of your opponents out of the game. Dan, you are up now. We need one more right answer, and you have one opponent. Now you can win in either two ways. What do you want to do?
I'm going to play, Bill.
And answer?
And I'm going to say artichokes.
Wrong, and that knocks you out of the game. Okay, over to you, Bernie. You're in control. 6, we need one more right answer. You have one opponent left. What do you want to do?
Challenge.
Up to you, Mike, for the round.
The question and the ones that were answered, please.
The question is the most ordered vegetables at restaurants, the ones that were answered, potatoes, peas, carrots, tomatoes, corn, string beans. That's the last time I'll repeat it.
Okay.
For the round. Miss it and you're out. Get it and you win the round.
Sweet potato?
Wrong. The magicians have won the round. Come on back, everybody. Well done, Dan. Okay, we'll be back here in just a moment. Got a word for you.
Let's go to Venus. How about the planet South?
Kids have their own ideas about everything, so it's not easy to please them all. But I found a way. What kind of candy would you like? Good, I've got that.
Hershey's Miniatures. Lots of individual candy bars for lots of individuals. 4 different chocolate tastes all in one bag. Hershey's Miniatures.
Now, what kind of candy did you want? Good, I've got that.
What are your backaches like?
My backaches? Well, the muscles start to stiffen, tighten up, kind of a dull, throbbing hurt. Sometimes I move wrong and, oh, the pain is something else. That's when I take some Doan's pills.
Doan's puts its power where the pain is, with a pain reliever found in no other leading analgesic. Just 2 Doan's pills give hours of relief from minor muscular backache due to strain or exertion.
It's everything I ever wanted in a backache remedy.
Doan's pills, Doan's spray, put power where the pain is.
Please be with us next time. So long from Hot Potato. See you around.
A member of our studio audience will receive a Jules Jurgensen's elegantly styled watch, a latest sports analog with rectangular case, 6 diamonds and mesh bracelet, or a Gent sports analog date in a carat-clad case with matching bracelet, furnished by Jules Jurgensen. An 11-piece punch bowl set in luxurious silver plate, furnished by Michael C. Fina Company. Some of our parting contestants will receive the Bissell double-action floor sweeper. Snaps up dirt and litter off carpets and bare floors. Great for quick pickups between vacuuming, furnished by Bissell. Introducing new flare-trim decorative borders for painted walls. Now you can turn nearly any painted room into a showcase inexpensively. Success Rice, the only boil and bag rice, cooks in just 10 minutes, no measuring, no mess. Once you've switched to Success, nothing else will do.
Tonight on Gimme a Break, Nell's fit to be tied when a promise to Joey gets her up to her neck in trouble. Then on Family Ties, it's a case of mistaken identity when Alex is mistaken for a long-lost son. Gimme a Break and Family Ties just for laughs tonight. Weeknights, go where the news is. Watch NBC Nightly News with Tom Brokaw. Be there.
Hot Potato is a Barry and Enright production.
Fame is back for a brand new season. With more dancing, more music, and more excitement.
Fame, it's gonna live forever. Sunday nights at 7 on Channel 4.
Tell a friend, come and save. Tell a friend, come and shop. Tell a friend, this is where the savings don't stop.
Alpha Beta is having a terrific seafood sale. Catch this. Alaskan salmon, whole or half, is just $1.89 a pound. I know. I got lots of rainbow trout. It's just $1.77 a pound. I'm buying all I can. Pacific red snapper fillets are $1.88 a pound. There's lots more on sale, too.
Alpha Beta.
Tell a friend.
My late night snack, autographed by Kraft.
My cheese sauce, autographed by Kraft.
This is the natural cheese, autographed by Kraft with this seal. J.L. Kraft Select. Not all Cheddars and Colbys earn it. Only those whose texture and taste meet.
What are you calling for?